Hello everyone, happy full moon in Libra, happy April, happy spring. So for the 19th of April, excuse me, for the 19th of April. So I just filmed the astrology video outside in the backyard, and now I'm in the front of the yard and I can see the moon, I can see the moon, I can see the moon. It's so beautiful. Okay, so what I want to do to focus on the meditation is to just talk about the elements. The four elements has 3 signs within each of the 4 elements, giving us our 12. So, excuse me, let me just focus first on the air sign, okay? Because it's a full moon in Aries. It's a full moon in Libra, and we're in Aries season, okay? So happy full moon in Libra. Now, Libra is air sign. It's all about balance, justice, and being a good diplomat, a good communicator. And we think of the 2 scales and the sword in hand, the female, right? The lady of justice, if you will, and the essence of justice. So for air signs, you want to focus on, also like all the signs, you want to focus on the key astrology points for that full moon, and it's having Mercury in Aries. Aries is a fire sign, and Libra is the opposite sign for Aries. And you want to think about where's Mercury in your chart to really make your meditation more powerful for you, okay? And you want to think about putting yourself first, okay? Where do you need healing? Because Chiron is also in Aries, okay? And you have the Mercury, the communicator, the sender of message, the receiver of message. Okay, so you want to think about your surroundings also, because this is the second full moon in Libra for the year. So the first full moon in Libra, you more want to focus on yourself, and then the second full moon in that particular zodiac sign, you want to focus on your surroundings. So how is the communication within where you're surrounded by, whoever you're surrounded by? That's for all the signs. For air, fire, earth, water, you want to focus in on that. Okay, so what can you do with your I am energy, with your own Aries energy? And where's Aries in your birth chart? Where is Aries in your birth chart, and where's Mercury in your birth chart? Okay, and what's going on in Libra in your birth chart? And you want to focus your meditation around that, but you mainly want to focus in on how can there be a good I am energy that can turn into a collective energy for your surroundings, for where you live, for your street, your block, your community. So how can you elevate that energy? And you can do it through meditation. You know, no one wants you to walk up to them and say, oh, this is what you need to do to make your life better. You know, they have to find it on their own. But you can do a meditation to lift the vibration, to lift the energy of your location and your surroundings. And then that will clear out anything that's negative, that is not on your level, or not on the highest and best level, okay? And it's not about everyone agreeing with you. It's just having that harmony. So how can you bring that vibration, that force field of balance, of harmony, you know, of finding that within your surroundings, okay? So if you have done the work already on self, then how can you bring that energy out? And even if you haven't done the work on self yet, it's just setting that from within and then expanding it out, expanding your chi, expanding your energy out to your surroundings. So that very powerful fire and air coming together on this full moon, and just manifesting that energy. So find a mantra, a kriya that is about cleansing the space around you. So that can be your meditation of cleansing space. So yes, so I want to talk about the meditation. So that's the main meditation you want to do. But for air signs, it's really communication. For earth sign, it's about manifesting your goals and watching your current goals, seeing what happens with your current goals and learning from them, and growing from them. The fire sign is learning, connecting, creating, and helping others, right? The water sign is learning, listening, and growing. and finding time for rest. Okay, so these are kind of like, and also for the earth signs, it's about planning as well, right? Because the earth sign is manifesting their goal at this full moon. You're watching your current goals that you have planned. You're seeing what is happening right now with your current goals, and you're learning from them what not to do, what you can do next, and you're planning ahead. The air signs are really more focused in on communicating, okay, making sure that they're getting their message across so that they have the best outcome. The fire sign is learning and connecting and creating and getting help with what they need, and at that same time they're helping others as well through their creative abilities. And the water sign is learning, listening, and growing. But also fire signs, remember that people cannot just only learn from being around your essence. You also have to be tangible in helping them as well. So that's the beauty. So a lot of fire signs will say, oh, I'm helping you by you being in my presence, and you're enjoying this and this and this and that. But you also, as fire signs, have to remember to be relatable and touchable and tangible and actual, not superficial help, but actual real help. And you guys are wonderful at that as well. But just to have a realization of that as well. But the water signs are busy, they're learning, they're listening, and they're growing, and they're also connecting. So everyone can really, even though every elemental sign and every person is going through their own experiences right now, you can find that connective of of cleansing space around you to bring the vibration high. And it's not about what you think is correct, but it's for the best outcome, because you can have an idea of what would be great, and you can still feel that and think that, but then really you have to set the intention for the greater good, if you will, the best vibration for that location where you live. So making the best of the area where you live. So finding a meditation to uplift the space that you're in, cleanse the space that you're in. Okay, and you can find that in Kundalini, Kriya meditation, or a mantra, or a Hatha mantra. I mentioned the Kundalini because it has a wonderful structure left to us by the wonderful Yogi Bhajan. But you can also find it also in Hatha Yoga. Okay, so in other forms of yoga, you find that meditation, that mantra, that Kriya, that that will work for you. You can find a physical Hatha Yoga Kriya or Kundalini Kriya that can move the energy in your body to let out what you need to let out, and then do that meditation. So there's always movement for the physical body because you're in a physical body, but then you want to do the meditation after that. So you can find that for yourself to do that makes it more personalized for you, where you're doing the work for yourself. So happy full moon in Libra, and happy Aries birthday season for everyone. Happy April, happy spring. And I'm gonna just enjoy the moon here in Pennsylvania, where I am visiting family, and where I used to live, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, close to the Appalachian trails, and it's just very beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Happy full moon.